Do y'all so like and I assume that's like is it as common to have a job listing where people can apply, but you're also like actively doing sourcing through LinkedIn? Like, is that kind of like 50-50 whenever you're hiring?
Yes.
Okay.
So my approach is to go through the applicant tracking system first. And once
Okay.
that's exhausted, then do my sourcing. Or there are times where I'll split up the day where I'll do from 9 to 11, I'll do sourcing through the ATS. And then from 1 to 3, I'll do sourcing on LinkedIn. So
Okay.
really just switching it up. I like to have a variety of candidates. And it's just nice to just break up the monotony of just being on the ATS all day or being
Okay.
on LinkedIn all day.
Okay. Okay. So I'm like really curious, and I don't know, I might edit this out, but I just have to ask. So I've heard recruiters on LinkedIn say, the ATS isn't what everyone says, like, there's no like searching or there's no such thing as an ATS friendly resume, or like you don't need to worry about ATS resume and all that stuff. But then I hear from other recruiters that like, yeah, I use the ATS to sort and filter candidates and to search for them. So I don't know what my question is, but why do some recruiters say that and then other recruiters are like, no, we use the ATS all the time.
So I think some recruiters do say they don't use the ATS because like I worked with someone before that was like, I'm absolutely not sourcing through our ATS. There's
Okay.
no great candidates through the ATS. So he never used our ATS. And I was like,
Mm.
okay, fine. That's more candidates for me to find. So I think for those people, if they think that way or they've had a bad experience with finding people through the ATS, then they are like, "No, I'm not gonna go that route," which is fine. However, in my experience, I found great candidates through the ATS system, and again, it's, less time selling the company to a
Yeah.
person that
Yeah.
that already is applying through the ATS, so I see it from that point of view. So I could see why recruiters would say that, but regardless, if you do find someone on LinkedIn, you have to upload them to the ATS for data purposes.
Oh yeah.
I would think that you should still have the mentality that a resume should be ATS approved or
Yeah.
ATS
Friendly.
compatible.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I've just always wanted because there was also Harvard Business School did a survey of like I don't know, I think it was like 3,000 HR professionals. And they found that I don't remember the exact percentage, but I think it was something like 89% of them used certain qualifications like years of experience or certifications to filter or rank candidates through a program like an ATS. So
Mhm.
I hear like conflicting stuff and I'm just like, why do some people say this and some people say this? But it makes sense. I mean, every recruiter is different. So it's probably better to be safe than sorry, basically.
Right.